Wir haben Karls Wohnung, beziehungsweise da, wo er sich getroffen hat mit der jungen, hübschen Dame, entdeckt. Aber wir brauchen ein Zahlenschloss, beziehungsweise einen Code, um das Zahlenschloss zu öffnen. Und das Notizbuch sagt, dass wir natürlich auch erstmal ja, nicht sonderlich freche Informationen gesammelt haben. Aber es geht weiter mit mir, dem Eli und Whispers of a Machine. Ich gehe mal in den Nordstadt.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay. Das heißt, wir müssen erstmal Informationen sammeln weiter. Was ist, wenn wir nach Osten gehen? Ein junger Mann.
Nice, soothing sounds. Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down.
Botterladen.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Trauen, Lauschen, Einsamkeit.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
He's busy composing his verse. Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Valter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nisse, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Ja, komm, Witze kann man mit unserer Vera dann doch mal ab und zu machen. Das klingt alles ganz schön negativ. Ja, das machen wir mal nicht. Was hier?
This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. I have some questions about the recent murders.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Ach, das ist auch sehr entspannt.
What do you know about the murder at the museum, Maya Strand?
I don't know anything about the attack, but I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pop's calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Valter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Der ist ja super, der Kerl, mit seinem sprechenden Roboter, den er jetzt selber spricht. Ah, wie cool.
Do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Oh, yeah, poor Carl. He was a friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
So I take it you have no idea who killed Carl?
None whatsoever. Wrong place, wrong time, maybe. He didn't seem like the type of guy to make enemies, anyhow.
Mir fällt gerade ein, wo wir die verschlossene Tür haben. Wenn der sich doch mit Elektronik und so auskennt, dann muss er doch versuchen, eigentlich könnte er doch uns weiterhelfen, das Schloss aufzumachen. Mal gucken.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No, no. No way. You'll ruin something. Or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Valter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit too far.
Pops could break my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself. Thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Die sind ja super! Nisse mit seinem Schlappi-Schlapp. Was zur Hölle? Okay. Über Karl haben wir schon mit ihm gesprochen. Maya hat uns auch schon was gesagt. Dann fragen wir mal, wer er so ist.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Do you know who lives at 113 Mimir Road?
Nope. No idea.
Der Typ ist cool.
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nisse thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, you know, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nisse. It helps calm down the little ones.
Huh, that's clever. Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
Any idea what this key opens?
Sure. I saw a small safe in the junk with a key just like it a while back. It disappeared later.
Good to know, thanks.
Aha. Aha. Ein Tresor.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
I don't need to know his opinion on that. I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Ach, der ist super. Das ist ein cooler Charakter. Den mag ich. Ich verdächtige ihn auch nicht. Das ist halt hier.
He's busy composing his verse.
Ich gehe mal zurück zum Polizeirevier. Und spreche mal mit Anderson. Ah, das ist Gabe. Hi, Gabe.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
Dazu frage ich ihn mal noch nicht.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordsund do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
Ich habe noch nicht, fällt mir gerade so nebenbei ein, so dass die Verbindung zwischen den beiden Opfern irgendwie geschnallt. Die eine war im Museum und ist ermordet worden. Also wir wissen auch nicht, ob es derselbe Täter ist, aber es ist jetzt erstmal anzunehmen. Wir nehmen es jetzt einfach mal an. Aber in welcher Verbindung die beiden waren, ist noch mir noch ein bisschen Rätsel. Aber ich glaube, Vera hat da auch noch keine so richtige Ahnung.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But...
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
Es ist immer ja schön, dass er da eine Freude hat.
What do you think of Valter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
Weiter nicht was anderes gesagt?
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mimir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks.
Hatte ich ja ohnehin schon hin.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
Alright, that's too bad.
Ist das hier eigentlich schon? Das wurde doch mal schon gezeigt, ne?
Any idea of what this key could open?
Nope, but it looks small. Some kind of drawer, maybe a filing cabinet or something?
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
Alright, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Waren wir eigentlich schon im Gefängnis?
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here.
Da kommen bestimmt später noch Verdächtige rein.
Empty. Probably for opening the cells. I don't need to mess with that.
Das hat bestimmt später noch einen wichtigen, bestimmt noch ein wichtiger Bereich, wo wir da Verdächtige einlagern müssen oder so. Ja, dann gehe ich mal zu Anderson. Frag ihn nochmal, was er davon hält.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
What do you think of Valter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordsund wouldn't be the same without him.
I'm trying to find out who lives in an apartment at Mimir Road. Any ideas?
We have address records in here. Check the drawers behind me.
Perfect. I'll have a look in a bit. I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Not really. I'll figure something out.
Okay, da ist bis morgen
That's
nicht
all
da.
I needed.
Very well.
I don't think I need to look him up. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Das heißt, dass sie zwar eine Verbindung zu ihm hat, aber nicht die ist, die wir
I
suchen.
copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Katharina Berg, okay. Moment mal, ich frage ihn mal.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Was zu ihr zu sagen?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Moment mal, das ist mal
That's all I
nochmal.
needed.
Very well.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Dann gehe ich mal nochmal Gabe fragen, was der davon hält.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I've looked there already.
Ich glaube, das wird sie uns, glaube ich, auch mitteilen. Das Spiel wird uns das mitteilen, wenn wir da was machen müssen. Dann gehe ich jetzt erstmal nochmal zum Marktplatz und werde dann... Wir können jetzt zur Klinik gehen oder wir gehen nochmal schnell zurück in die Kantina. Wir können mal zur Kantina gehen. Vielleicht weiß ja der Opa, der Raucher, irgendwas. Ich erinnere mich voll an Akte X, an den Raucher. Oh, der ist nicht mal da. Okay. Der Raucher ist nicht mal da. Dann ist der irgendwo anders jetzt. Fuck. Ich nochmal zur Mimierstraße. Okay, und mein Doppelklick ist sie schneller da. Okay. Gut zu wissen. Frag mal Sven, ob er weiß.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
What do you think of Valter?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
Oh, here.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't need to show it to anyone. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Ich habe eine Idee. Okay.
Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Ich habe gedacht, das ist vielleicht die Ankunft. Naja.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay, wen kann man dann... Also es ist nur eine Notiz für uns, damit wir wissen, wann sie angekommen ist. Seit 2 Jahren lebt sie also hier. Das heißt, ich gehe jetzt nochmal... zum Einkaufsviertel.
He's busy composing his verse.
Und spreche nochmal mit Valter. Vielleicht weiß er ja, wer Katarina Berg ist.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
Cute little robot. What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Cooler Typ.
Hi again.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
Do you know who Katharina Berg is?
Katharina Berg. Katharina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happens...
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it.
Relax, I just need to get a door open.
Mayhaps. What kind of...
It has one of those key...
Can't you just push the buttons 909?
She's a human.
Oh, you know.
No.
Please, Pops, I could be she and I. Pop to push.
Das kennen wir schon.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Ich würde mal sagen, wir machen an der Stelle einen Cut und in der nächsten Folge schauen wir mal, ob wir uns weiter in Richtung Hinweis auf den Mörder von Karl und wie heißt die gute? Maya, oder? Ja. Hinweise auf den Mörder finden können. Also bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschö.